So we've got our guy Cyraxx, needs no introduction. You guys already know Cyraxx for sure. But today we're actually not going to be focusing mainly on Cyraxx. We're actually going to be focusing on Cyraxx's girlfriend, quote unquote, Cassandra. Now, if you guys haven't heard about Cassandra, basically she's a special agent, you know, from the Get Cyraxx Off the Internet squad, you know, and she essentially got Cyraxx to fall in love with her so she can then destroy him from the inside out. Pause. But I'm not gonna hold you up. Got my boy Nick with me, and we're about to look at the Cassandra files, aka AntiMatterMorty. Shout out to him. I think he makes the best Cyraxx videos. He's interviewing her. It's about to get nasty, like the inside of Cyraxx's mouth. Let's get it.
AntiMatterMorty.
Oh, fuck. Get it, girl.
Get it, girl.
Why her forehead look like that? Did you see that?
did you see that?
The block stay hot. Cyraxx shadow boxing, swinging at the air, undefeated in delusion. Reality don't care, too really creeping. Got the whole crew shook, but it'll vibes got a band from the block. Just block.
I feel like I'm subconsciously judging so hard right now. I'm really trying not to.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to the GOAT, Cassandra. Cassandra, how are you doing today?
Great. How is everybody doing?
I can say I'm doing great because we have a legend on panel right now. I mean, I have so many questions to ask you. I don't know how much time you have today, but I think we have to start it off by just saying, like, what an incredible job you did. When you first came on the scene and I saw...
First, we gotta start out sending a girl to date this man, to get information on him, or to just mess with him is crazy levels of dedication. Just saying.
Oh, there was like someone actually FaceTiming Cyraxx and pretending to be his girlfriend and stuff. I was like, oh my god, the rug pull on this is going to be insane.
Here we go.
So I guess a good place to start would be when did you find out about Cyraxx?
I watch Repzilla and Chaz, I can't remember his last name, and they do, a bunch of different locales like Leslie Clark, Tofia Chu, and then I just stumbled upon Cyraxx, and I'm like, okay, interesting, very interesting, and then I went down the rabbit hole.
Y'all let me know in the comments who's y'all's favorite lolcow. Is it Cyraxx? Is it Nova? Is it Topikachu? I think right now Nova might be my favorite one. Like, he's just, I think it's the what is it? What was it? What was he was saying? Something in chips, please, or what was it? Can I get a French onion soup, please? French onion soup, please.
The way she announced that.
Okay. So what was do you remember, like, what was one of the early clips you saw of him? Like, was it like the Bender Boys? Was it him shitting his pants?
Honestly, I would probably say when John got involved.
Oh, okay. So you probably around like the court arc and stuff like that.
Yes, and then I went back, watch Marty's
The
stuff.
spinning Cyraxx head is wild.
Okay, awesome.
He just looks dumb.
So when did you decide? I'm very curious about the behind the scenes, and I know a lot of people have been asking me questions about it, and they've been curious as well. And of course, I know there's certain stuff that some inside baseball that can't get talked about. But I guess, like, when did you decide? Like, what made you make the decision? Like, I think I want to actually get involved in this.
Well, I was on Instagram and I was messaging someone who I thought was Cyraxx, and it wasn't. So I reached out to John, and he's like, no, that's not him. And I'm like, well, I'll be honest, I actually do live 50 minutes from him. And then it was game on then.
It was game on.
John is the man.
Nah, I can't lie. I do think it is very funny that Cassandra is doing all this, but I can say something's got to be a little off about Cassandra too. I mean, I don't know any like females that would really like be trying to like talk to Cyraxx for content. Like, like I've seen girls see like Cyraxx content and everything like that, and the last thing they're trying to do is like be around him in any capacity. Like, I don't know. I guess I think Cassandra is a dime a dozen, because most girls not putting in this dedication to be around this person even.
So guys, 100%. John's been awesome to me. Super cool to the channel. He's very solid. And he's very responsive too if you send him a message or anything like that. So I guess that's when you were kind of brought into the fold to be like the new girlfriend character.
Yes.
Was it difficult for you to like win his trust over? Like, did it take a long time? Because I know he's very paranoid these days about people. You know, like was it hard to get him to trust you?
Yes and no. Honestly, I just acted like myself, so no, it wasn't really that difficult. He pretty much kind of trusted me off the get-go.
Okay, so even after all these years, he's still not smart enough to like keep his cards close to his chest. That's crazy.
Bro had to throw that in. He had to throw that in.
I would call him out. I'd be like, dude, you're paranoid. You need to relax. Like, you always expect something bad gonna happen, but when it comes to him, I mean, that should be obvious, but, you know.
So you had to gaslight the goblin a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I had to gaslight him.
The goblin.
Okay, so here's another question that I'm curious about. How early on did he start to flirt with you? Like, was it really fast?
Yeah, literally. So I got his number and I called him. And when he answered the phone, it was great. I wish I could have had it recorded. He's like, hello? And I'm like, hi, Chance. I'm Cassandra. I'm one of your biggest fans. And he's like, who is this? And I repeated
what, bro?
It sounded like she said like, hello.
She did. Hello.
How do you flirt with someone when your teeth look like that?
Hey, you don't know, bro, but Cyraxx really, like, bro, he's basically like a rap god. Like, he really gets the ladies, bro. You don't know, Cyraxx has apparently had like a few girlfriends, bro. Like, you know, somehow, like,
but like what they look like.
You gotta have that. What is it? The kids call it these days that W Riz. He's got that W Riz because I mean, let's be real here. If you look like, let's get his face centered.
Yeah, I know.
If you look like this and you've had plenty of girlfriends, you low key got W. You gotta have something going on. You got that W Riz, bro. Cyraxx got that Riz.
Oh, but who is this? And I repeated. He's like, oh, and then he started blowing my ear up, talking about, you know, whatever.
It's been 7 years, Music Biz Marty.
Yeah, it's been 7 years, Marty.
So that's awesome. So you called him, you start talking to him, you tell him that you're a fan. I'm sure he loved that immediately. Like, that's like the way to his heart, right? Is to say you like his music.
Oh, hell yeah. He ate that shit up. He loved it. And then literally probably, so I said, I'm like,
what up, y'all popping in? I hope y'all living good.
Nothing about, but I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And he's like, oh, by the way, are you single? Within like probably like not even like 5 minutes of talking to him, he's like, well, you know, you want to be my girlfriend? And I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, it would be an honor.
You want to be my girlfriend?
With such a big celebrity?
Yeah, to be with such a big star. Like, oh my god, household name.
Okay, so you accept to be his girlfriend.
Now, you know, that's kind of cute though. You know, I feel like when you're past like high school age, or like, let's say when you're past the age of like 20, like, or something like that, like, you know, people be kind of like doing that whole thing where they kind of meet on Tinder or something, and then they start cracking, and then, you know, and then they kind of figure it out, and then all of a sudden they're kind of in a relationship because they just realize they're hanging around each other all the time. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of a beautiful thing when you see like a 35-year-old couple and the dude's like,
will you be my girlfriend? It's like, please.
I need you. I need it.
Please date me.
Here's something he brings up a lot. How much was he trying to make you interact with like Sally and Ed? And I also want to say, I'm sorry, Cassandra, before you answer, if one of my moderators could drop Cassandra's channel in the chat, I'd really like to pin her channel so that you guys can go subscribe to her.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you just...
Okay, I think now we know why Cassandra's in the game. Let's be real here. This is a great way to get clout. Like, this is way better than hopping on Fortnite, being at the bottom of a list. You know what I'm saying? Being at the bottom of a list that no one's going to be able to click. Like, you just flirt a little bit with this great guy, Cyraxx, here a little bit. Everybody's going to cover you, like us right here, right now. And now you got clout.
Just go date a weirdo that's famous on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, that might be the meta.
In my mind, I'm like, I'm younger than him. I don't know that show. And then when I looked it up and I saw
all right, we back.
Came out, I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's very weird that he would have been watching that.
Well, and the fact that he just brought it up, like, I don't even remember what we were talking about before then, but like, it was just so weird.
I think what she needs to accept is the fact that this man is going to be watching a whole bunch of weird ass shit that she needs to just accept. Because look at him. Look who you're dating.
Like random.
It's almost like I feel like he wants people to accept the weird degeneration that he does. Nice. So he'll like slip it into conversation, hoping hoping.
That's the stuff about content.
Be like, oh my god, Andy Mack is my favorite show.
I think a lot of those people would have stayed if
I was like at the time.
We were actually,
shout out to whoever said that. Yeah, we had no idea.
Exactly. No, it's like I was 25 years old. I was watching Disney Channel. Are you insane? I was out drinking and stuff. Who the heck is watching Disney Channel?
I remember I said when I first covered like the files.
Hey Sarah,
like,
hey nickname. Hope y'all living good out here.
To even be familiar with the Disney Channel show at that age would be like if you had kids of your own and this was like, oh, I know this because this is like my daughter's favorite or something.
Right, exactly. Or you've had younger siblings or niece and nephew.
Yes, yeah, but he luckily for like the world at large, he doesn't have any actual children in his life, but that would be the only excuse. So, and I know Southern, we talked about Southern earlier. Southern is fucking amazing. So
now I'm just imagining like if you guys seen like George Lopez, like how they be having like the little George, like but it'd be like his a grown adult face,
big ass head.
I'm just imagining like a baby like coming out and it just looks like this. Just like the beard and the baby comes out bald, but it's got the hair like it wasn't bald before.
It's got the eagle crows or what is it? The eagle's nest.
What is it? The
eagle's
crows. What is it? I know what you're talking about.
You were in contact with Southern while this stuff was happening.
What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all popping in.
So you guys
let us know if anything's going on with the audio. We had some audio issues earlier.
Oh yeah, there would be times where it was like live. There's a clip. We'll probably show it. He's getting ready to do this where he brought the Shadow Blade back, right? And he has the mask on and stuff.
Shadow
it's like
Blade.
Live. I'm like sending her the video as he's actually talking. So like I would just do that or send pictures or whatever. It was so funny. I'm like, you got to see this. This is hilarious.
I remember when they dropped the and I don't know how much of it is like the whole thing, but I do remember, and I have Cassandra's channel here on the screen, guys, for you to go subscribe to. Or 3,000 subs is we got to get Cassandra to 10K like immediately. She's like
gotta get Cassandra to 10K
to pay for like the PTSD.
Get me to 10K. Those likes.
It has to have altered your.
I'll tell you one thing. It's really draining and exhausting. He's a lot of work.
Nah, but really though, Cassandra deserves it. Because think about having to sit there on hours and hours of FaceTime with Cyraxx. Like, give her the 10,000 subs. She deserves it. Because I ain't doing that. Not that Cyraxx would want to talk to me, but I ain't doing that.
I want to talk to him.
Ew.
Oh, I can't. Like I said, and I'm nowhere near in the same boat because I've never had to actually interact with him directly. But sometimes when Goblin Records drops like an hour and
he said had to interact with him. This is a choice by her.
And did you hear bro say when Goblin Records drops, Cyraxx makes music apparently, but Goblin Records.
Ew. I don't even want to listen to it.
It's not good.
I have to like watch
I can tell you that.
To cover it. It like,
he never drops,
me out,
and
so
it's
I can't
not
imagine actually having to respond to him in real time. How frustrating that much have been.
So funny thing is, the longest video I think I got was probably 5 hours.
Oh my god!
And the reason it was 5 hours because I was getting towards the end. I was just getting so exhausted. I passed out through half of it. So half of it is like me sleeping, and God knows what he's doing.
You know, I wanted to ask you about that. I'm glad you brought that up. So there's a little compilation that you guys played on the William stream of him like watching you sleep. So I was going to ask if that was fake, like if he pretended to be asleep to see what he did, but you were really sleeping and he was really creeping on you.
So there would be in the beginning, like I wasn't, obviously as drained as I was towards the end. I would like close my eyes and squint and I would watch him, and then sometimes like I would like see him just staring at me, and I had to like pretend like not. It was so hard not to laugh, but there were times where I started laughing, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just laughing, not saying anything because I'm just like, "Oh my god, I can't." I just stupid.
She's laughing at you, bro.
I can't.
Well, I see he mog the camera sometimes.
Fucking weird.
When he turns away to talk.
You know, there was a whole arc, bro, where the people convinced Cyraxx that like she had gotten kidnapped. So they had like called Cyraxx and they were like, we kidnapped Cassandra, and he was like freaking out and everything, like talking about he got to go save her and everything. And then apparently he like went out to a mall, bro, and got stranded at the mall or something. I don't know how a grown man could get stranded when we have Uber. And you could just ask somebody to use their phone or something, but yeah, he got stranded, and he said he almost died because bro was at a mall.
This dramatic bitch. Oh my god.
Making faces.
It's funny because you're not even seeing like Cyraxx clips in this. Like he's a first timer as Cyraxx right now, guys.
He actually caught me doing it, and I'm like, he's like, I saw that, and I'm like, whatever. I did it all the time. It was funny. I loved to mess with him. I would bust his balls all the time.
Yeah, well, the chancy wancy poops his pantsy thing.
Cassandra hilarious,
right?
I can't lie.
That like he didn't even care what you said to him.
Bust his balls.
But yeah, but like I would be asleep, and then sometimes I wouldn't. It just depends. I also would pretend to be asleep because I wanted to get off the phone with him because he just would not stop.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't imagine trying to hang up with him. I mean, I've seen him on the live streams. With somebody that he actually likes. I mean, he doesn't have a job and he doesn't actually create any content. So when you were like not on FaceTime with him, was he just texting you all the time?
Yes. At work, yeah. He would be Facebook messaging me or texting
me.
He would shut the fuck up.
God forbid, he would keep calling. And then he'd be like, what time do you want to wake me? Or like if I would be off the next day, he's like, what time do you want me to call to wake you up? And I would tell him, and he would keep calling if I didn't get up. It was crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. It's like he wants like a full-time Discord girlfriend. Yeah.
So it was literally 24 hours a day with him.
That is insane. And how long do you think you did it for? Like cradle to grave, beginning to end. How long do you think you were in contact?
3 weeks.
God, it feels like 3 months. It probably feels like a year for you.
Yeah, it feels like forever. Well, which is funny because for some reason, I don't know if any of you guys caught it. He was like, we were together for 2 months. No, we weren't, dude. And I called him out about that too. I was like, we weren't together for 2 months. What are you talking about?
2 months.
Yeah, well, he always exaggerates everything. It's like if you've been friends with him for 2 months, you're his little brother for 5 years. So I think somewhere deep down, he knows that people don't take like new short relationships as seriously. So he always tries to extend it to legitimize it a little bit.
Yeah. I've even called him out. I was like, do you really think that all these people are your fans? Do you think they like?
But ladies, I gotta ask now that. Cassandra's obviously came out and she's obviously said that she's not, going to be the girl for Cyraxx. Who's taking up the mantle next? Like, who is really feeling? Wait, let's get his head spinned around.
So who trying to get this clout?
I don't know what to believe, and it's just like, bro, I'm telling you.
Boom, perfect.
Bro, how do you get the skin on your forehead to do?
I think I got it.
Oh, slit you do. His shit looked like a damn.
Wait, have y'all seen that Star Trek? The dudes in Star Trek, they be having those like, what are they, Cleons? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but they had to be like that. I really gotta. I'm getting swole. I'm doing like push-ups with my.
Being honest with you, no, they don't. You're an idiot. But he's just too narcissistic. He's an idiot.
100%. So I guess I want to talk about the proposal a little bit with that poop ring that he had for you.
This girl,
he really like.
Yeah, we on that Cyraxx. We on that Cyraxx right now. Shout out to y'all.
And he messaged me on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and he's like, "I have a surprise for you. Can you call me?" And I was like, "No, I'm at work." So then he sent that video.
Oh my god! So it wasn't live. He sent you a proposal video.
He sent me a personal proposal video. It was not live.
Oh my god!
All right, guys. For all my guys out there, I'm pretty sure you know this if you're just a normal person. No, I haven't seen the auntie one yet. I still got to watch the one with his auntie. They interviewed his aunt. I saw like 5 minutes of it.
Oh god! I want to know what the rest of his family looks like. They all kind of look like this.
No, I think they're kind of more. They're a strange family, but I think they're kind of more normal. His aunt sounded pretty normal in like the 5 minutes I saw.
So he's the exception.
Yeah, he's definitely the exception. And rest in peace. Shout out to Bill. We always talk amazing about Bill. He had a brother, Bill, that was holding everything together. And unfortunately, he passed. We love Bill over here. Shout out to Bill. We all love Bill. Rip Marty.
It's incredible. That's incredible. So then you're his fiance. You're Mrs.
Facts.
And I guess it's not long after that you guys set up the van kidnapping, right?
Yes. What? So they were
Did
like,
you just say van kidnap?
How do you want to go out? And I'm like, well,
yeah, I told you to
go out that way. So then that all happened, and it was great. And it was funny because the day that happened, he was blowing my phone up, and obviously I couldn't answer because I'm in Miami, Cuba. I can't. I'm in the closet, so what can I do, right? So it's just.
Yeah, I'll say whoever's idea it was to just have this guy's head just rotating on a pedestal. That's iconic.
Blowing my phone up. He's like, "Are you alive?" He's like, "I love you so much. Please answer me. We're all worried about you."
That's amazing. So he okay. Well, here's another thing, right? So with the van, he was telling you afterwards when you were supposedly, not kidnapped anymore. He thought he knew you were a troll. Then you weren't a troll. You were actually real. He's telling you on the phone, I could hear you screaming, and I could hear 5 people in the van, and you were never in the van. Like, what's running through your head while he's telling you that he could hear you screaming during the kidnapping?
So he literally just
this bitch really kidnapped
somewhere in his little brain, and I just played into it. I'm like, okay, fine. And then he's like, "Oh, did you?" And I just kept playing along, just adding more details into his delusion, and then he ran with it.
That's amazing. And then I guess the next thing on the timeline would be the mall, right?
Yes.
So can you? Yeah. I know the mall thing. It got a little bit. It didn't play out, if I'm correct, exactly the way that it was supposed to. What was the original plan for the mall meetup?
I don't want to share too much because
totally understand.
We might want to do it again. But yeah, it was actually supposed to be way more. For him, it was supposed to be way more traumatic. I'll just say that. Okay. All right. Well, and you know what? I won't. Lost it.
I will definitely not ask any because
they were really trying to get this man. They really trying to break this man's mental. And I'm kind of cool with it because he needs to get off the internet. We already know this. You got to get off the internet. But they said the whole mall scene didn't work out the way they wanted to. They wish it had been more traumatic for him. Like, dang.
Oh no, I heard the part where he said I could hear your voice or something, so he knew. So he knew that it was her or something. Mm-hmm. She heard her giggling. This bitch is really a troll. She's
the ultimate troll, bro.
So I feel like you could be a cameo character in a TV show. You could, at this point, if you texted him right now and you were like, "I really do love your music. I'm sorry." Do you think he would entertain it again?
Yes, absolutely. I have never
without
seen
a doubt.
As in love, as much as in love as he could be with anybody, than with me. And I'm not tooting my own horn. Like, I'm serious. It's crazy. You could ask Southern. Like, it was. I'm like, have you ever seen this before? Because I've never seen it. She's like, no. So.
No, I completely agree. I mean, I'm kind of new to the scene myself, but I've spent like an embarrassing amount of time going back and watching old archives from old streams.
Yes.
And I mean, I think probably the next one after you that he's been like the most into would be Strawberry Sunshine. But even Strawberry Sunshine, he argued with.
Now, I don't know the Strawberry Sunshine arc. Maybe you guys will have to enlighten me, but there was a girl that Cyraxx dated named Strawberry Sunshine.
Is that a human? What the fuck is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Strawberry Sunshine. That sounds like a damn milkshake.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds kind of tasty.
With like a lot. Like he gave her way more pushback. With you, I mean, he was like giggling and kicking his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Not kicking his feet.
And it's funny because I know.
Nah, I gotta ask y'all in the comments. Y'all ever had that situation? You know what I'm saying? You texting your girl. You know what I'm saying? You just you with the homeboys. You know, and you just hitting the.
You know, sitting on the couch, my feet going like this.
Yes, and then your homeboy look at you and you like, oh, you must be talking to so and so, huh? And you like, yeah.
I know Jackie.
I know y'all been there. Don't lie to me.
Getting a bank account, he like flipped out.
Sweet.
But it's like I could say something similar to him, and he wouldn't even get mad or anything.
Yeah, no, he was like, I feel like with the other girlfriends, it was like they came second to him getting to like do his Cyraxx shit all the time. Where with you, it was almost like he put you above it, and it was like, okay, I'll try to bend my Cyraxx goblin behaviors to try to like get along with her.
Yeah.
Bend.
So it was crazy.
This guy's word choices
like
are
he was
funny.
always just so, and it was.
But
like
they're
the
like
birthday
experts
movie,
at
his
like
reaction
making
after. I was
like
not
Cyraxx
expecting
look as
him
bad
to
as
be like,
possible.
Come here, let me hug the computer screen or whatever we're doing. Like I was not expecting that. I was expecting Rage Rax, not whatever that was.
Rage
Oh my
Rax
God,
is
I'm glad
crazy.
you brought up the hugging the laptop thing because I noticed I made a comment.
What up,
when we
y'all?
watched the
Popping in.
Cassandra
Appreciate
files on my
y'all.
stream. I was
Appreciate
like,
y'all.
he must have been doing this consistently because when he would lean in to do it, like you knew what to do and you were leaning in and doing it too. Like he initiated that like all the time.
Yes. Yeah, so since he doesn't know how to hold a conversation, he's very weird. Because he either A, knows how to just talk about only himself, talk about John, William, and all them, or,
Ricky.
whack his mean. So, I mean, so he would fill the dead silence with the hugging and the kissing constantly. It was so annoying. It was so annoying.
Oh my God.
I gotta ask, how much would y'all have to pay for a 10-second Cyraxx hug? Like, how much would y'all like have to get paid to hug Cyraxx for 10 minutes? And I'm not talking about no little like side hug. I'm talking about like my brother.
like a kiss on the cheek kind of hug, like all up in that.
Oh man, I wonder how much it'll cost. I'm gonna say.
Gotta remember,
He's kind of gross.
has the teeth.
He's kind of gross.
He is gross.
No, I'll do it for like $150, like a little hug.
I could go to.
Yeah,
You could go eat like 5 times with that.
yeah. I was saying like I'd hug a homeless man. I guess why wouldn't I hug like a Cyraxx? But he's also like a predator.
All right, 500. 500 minimum predator hugs.
Yeah, I mean, you had this man alone in his grandmother's attic hugging a laptop.
That disgusting, dirty laptop that we all saw.
Oh God, the keyboard on that thing is like the crust that is happening on that thing is horrific.
That thing is being held together by duct tape, and I'm not even joking.
His whole house is
So
probably
old and
crusty.
decrepit.
His basement.
Okay, all
What do
right.
you think his
So, and this is I don't want to get too graphic here, but
They probably
you
know what his
mentioned-
bathroom
in the
looks
Cassandra
like. They
files,
know
there's that
everything
censored
about this
video
man.
where he pulls it out.
And I bet it's
I guess
disgusting.
Just in the 3 weeks that
What
you
up,
were
Jeff?
in contact with him, how long did it take for him to show it to you the first time?
So, literally the same day that he asked me out.
Oh my God! And this was on FaceTime, or it was a picture?
He sent a picture.
Oh my God! So was
Also, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, please.
So he also, for some reason, has, ween pics from like 5-10 years ago. And I called him out about that. I'm like, why do you have this picture from like 2000, whatever? He's like, I don't know. It's a good picture. And I'm like, okay, that's weird.
Okay, I feel like
picture.
I'm George W. Bush and you're whispering in my ear about 9/11 right now, like they just hit the second tower. Like we're confirming this on live stream. He is sending you outdated goblin pictures. It's not even like he has like old favorite goblin pictures.
Yeah, they're him at his younger self.
So I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Right. Somebody has to get the Cyraxx Tinder profile. I know he's got like some dating app profile because we already know we're on Cyraxx because he be using the internet to talk to little people and not the little people like little people. You know what I mean? The little people like you know what I mean?
Young little people, motherfuckers.
Exactly. So like we know he be on dating apps and stuff like that. Probably somebody needs to find his dating app. Please imagine like a girl swiping through a dating app and they swipe and they see Cyraxx.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The picture that he sent the girl that had disabilities, I believe, the one that Marty was talking about on the one stream with Strawberry Sunshine.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure it's that picture. So I'm pretty sure it's that picture. So he still has that picture for some reason. I don't know
he
why.
must think that it looks worse now than it used to work. I don't know if it's like the bed bug scabs or whatever.
He made the comment.
Nothing's actually wrong.
I'm like, well, why do you have that picture? He's like, well, it still works the same and it still looks good.
Oh my my god. I guess this would be like this is like the disgusting equivalent of if you lost your hair and you put a picture on like your Tinder of you from 5 years ago and you still had like a full head of hair, but with this oh my god. Wow, that's insane.
It's so weird.
Yeah, because you guys know Cyraxx was quite the catch in high school, you know, like he was really that guy. He was basically like a rock star, you know, and he was one of the most popular kids at school.
Was he really?
No, not at all. No, I'm literally just talking out my ass. Like, no, not at all.
Okay, I'm kind of curious what his like high school
then
picture
I guess
would look like.
He's doing. We've seen a little bit of it, but now he's doing.
Did he have hair? Or has he always looked like Eagle's Landing Nest since he was a child? Fuck. Oh, God.
Oh, did they not have younger?
What is that?
That's him.
Ugh. Fuck.
Let's see.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I did see like a younger picture of Cyraxx. I don't know. It may be hard to find.
I wonder if that one's real. But yeah,
these phone
weeks
calls
since the child.
And he's just was he just regularly whipping it out on the
hey.
like on the phone calls?
Yeah, like he would just whip it out, and sometimes like I knew when he was gonna do it because he has like,
you know what she means,
and I would call him out on it. I'm like, oh, you're whipping it out right now, aren't you? And then of course he would get all embarrassed. Good, I want you to be embarrassed. You should be.
You had to learn like Marty, like because Marty always knew. We used to call Marty like the fastest gunslinger in the West because he would pull the he'd pull the stream down before it. Oh my god! So you like knew when it was coming and you had to brace yourself. Was there ever a moment where you were like you really felt like you couldn't do it anymore and you wanted to quit?
Like dealing with that situation or the whole thing in general?
Just across the board.
I would probably say like when I was getting harassed by like all the people.
I was going to ask you about that. So I was going to ask you if it bothered you because I know when you first came around, people were like, "She's making him so happy." Fuck buddy trolls. That like people didn't want to they didn't want to trust the process and wait for the rage out. Was that like tough on your morale?
I can say personally, I was not in on the joke. Maybe it's because I hadn't been content creating on these lolcows enough. So you guys maybe didn't let me in your mix. But when I first heard of Cassandra, I thought she was actually this man's girlfriend. Like, you know, I was like, why is this girl like, I thought it was weird. And then obviously over time, as I watched more videos and more videos started popping out, I started realizing, oh, okay, she's messing with this man. But at first, like, it really did kind of seem like
that's his girl.
Yeah, like it seemed like, honestly, this is what I thought. This is what my head was thinking. Because I know y'all are probably like, bro, are you dumb? My head was thinking that she was like a kind of like weird, kind of like off girl. And like she's seen so much like Cyraxx content that she's like kind of obsessed with Cyraxx is what I was thinking. And she's like weird like that. So like something about Cyraxx is kind of like a Cyraxx fetish. You know, that's what I was thinking. But, you know, obviously it's the more realistic thing that is actually the case. And she's just a troll.
Yeah, it was. Because it's like, I know that it's going to be good. But it's like, it just sucked because like people weren't, especially, you know, like the OGs, like, come on, you should know better. Like, I don't know. That just really frustrated me because it's like, come on, guys. Just trust the process.
And I'm not just saying this because you're on the call right now, but I think people who have like watched my videos know, not just with you, but in general, when there's something like clearly being set up for the long term. And John got it less, but there was like a little bit of this with some John stuff early on. People will be like, fuck buddy trolls, fuck anybody trying to be his friend and stuff. And I think a lot of people don't realize that like this has been going on with him for years, and it takes a long, like, to get him to have a Rax out. If you really want to get that crazy goblin rage, like, you can't just, you know, get on call and immediately snap at him. Like, it has to be built up.
Crazy goblin rage.
Yes. Like, they saying it like that's the goal.
The fact that he keeps making these jokes about goblin, and then she said some shit about, what was it? She was like, he was showing her these old goblin like photos Goblin.
When Marty was still with us, he would
Goblin
get on
rage.
panel so fast and be like ready to go. Now it's to the point where you have to build him up. You have to get him to trust you. And unfortunately, sorry guys, but the only way to do that is with girlfriends. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it takes time. I mean, we've even seen fake girlfriends that he's had for like 3 or 4 days, and they never FaceTime him, they never call him, they just message him a little bit, and then he has like a little mini Rax out afterwards, and it's like 10 minutes, but like the amount of information you got, the call, you got him to dance again. I mean, let's talk about that. It's been like years since he danced.
I didn't know that was a huge thing until like I see comments and I was like, oh, well, it's funny that you brought that up, good, because I was talking to Southern and I told her, I was like, did you see him dance yet? And she's just like, wait, what? You got him to dance? I was like, yeah, he did.
You know, it's crazy. This is the first like Cyraxx video I've seen that's not like actually technically on Cyraxx. So it's weird to not see the constant Cyraxx clip. So it was just kind of like alarming seeing him pop up like that and just
in his natural habitat.
Yeah, just looking ugly. Just looking dusty.
Sometimes it's just like, yo, some people, you could fuck with yourself so much more if you just, this gotta change.
It's fine. No, it's bro. We want Cyraxx to be as unattractive as possible because likes talking to children.
This is true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so no, we don't want him to glow up or anything. We really, honestly, we just want him to stay in his mom's basement, get a job, be a contributing member of society, and get off the internet. That's the main thing, I think, is him getting off the internet. Though I do think a lot of people definitely gonna lose their paychecks if he does get off the internet. So I don't know.
This is towards the end.
Still want him off the internet. I'm not getting no paycheck off of Cyraxx.
She was laughing. She thought it was great, and I'm like, I'm dying. She's like, how did you not laugh? I'm like, I think I was just so in shock because I was not expecting him to just pop up and jump from the chair like that.
FaceTime with
I was
him.
like, holy shit! I wasn't even expecting him to dance. I'm surprised he even did it.
I can't believe.
She just looks like she wants to laugh.
I thought that it was something that probably like maybe Southern or William asked you to get him to do, but it makes it so much funnier that it just happened organically because it was the whole. I know you're saying like you weren't aware until afterwards, but Marty always tried to like blackmail him into dancing, and that was always like his red line. Like he would always do all this other bullshit, but I'll never dance for you, Marty. And it was literally like when we all saw him dancing during that stream live. I mean, the chat went insane. Because it's like that's like the thing to try to get him to do. So he just brought that up on his own to dance for you? Like you didn't even ask him? So
it's funny because I would see your, guys' comments and streams and everyone's like, oh, I want him to dance. I want him to dance. Or you should get him to, I think it was actually you and Chilla. You're like, maybe she should get him to dance. And I'm like,
this is some interesting dance work.
So,
it almost looks like he's like he's trying to box.
Stream he did. And I'm like, okay, game on, Morty. Let's go. So then that's how it got brought up. And I'm like, I want to see you dance. And he's like, okay. He was all about it. And we got an encore, which I was not expecting that either.
Oh my! It was like, I mean, it's when I saw the video get dropped, like the full video get dropped on Goblin Records before it even started. I was like, this is a fucking 9-minute long video. Like he was busting it down for like 10 minutes.
You got
I don't know. I was the stream a little bit earlier. We were playing.
That's how he beats.
We were like
kids
playing.
Okay, you don't be beating up kids. But I think he did. Like he did do something to his grandma though.
Gonna get milled
really?
Like he hit her or choked her or something.
And of course, I was dancing too, so I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna.
He got arrested or something.
I was feeling myself.
Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Him, so I'm like, it
makes you want to dance. You were breaking it down.
See her trying to like dance with him, like
she's like,
I'm just gonna play
kill that
along
shit,
with
baby.
This is great.
My man, my sexy man, fucking kill that shit.
I can't believe it anymore because I know he's like seeing you dancing out of the corner of his eye.
I'm trying to understand his
look how into this she is with me.
It's like he's doing some type of like sorcerer, like he's. He's not dancing. He's like feeling some internal power
into
the ground,
many hours of conversations. But off the top of your head,
like he's summoning
like
goblins.
Probably the nastiest, like most unhinged thing that he's ever said to you.
I would probably say when he was doing that and he mentioned about having kids.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, he said like he was talking about like a family.
Yeah, literally doing that and being like, I can't wait for it. And I'm just like, what? And he's like, for us to have kids. And then just
like, I don't want your baby
talking about it. I was just like, wow. Like, I was speechless.
Yeah, that's insane. And I think I didn't even realize, and maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention because I didn't want to look at it too closely. But I mean, it was censored in the video, so I knew that it was out, but I didn't know that he was actually, I guess I'll say, doing anything with it while he was talking about the kids.
Yes, he was. Yes.
I cannot believe I'm about to ask this, and you 100% have the right to plead the fifth. But when he was on live stream playing with his goblin, oh my god, I don't even want to ask because I'm scared to know the answer. I guess I'll just rip the band-aid off. Did he complete playing with the goblin on stream with you ever?
Unfortunately, yes.
Cheers, Jacob.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry to even ask you that.
Cheers.
No, you're good.
There's like no right answer either.
Once that was it, and then after that I'm like, oh god, I can't. Nope.
Oh my god. Jesus. That's absolutely insane. Like I said, you have been through the absolute ringer with Cyraxx. You're like a fucking Vietnam veteran right now at this point.
Yeah, dealing with Cyraxx for this long, you definitely are like a Vietnam veteran. Like, I mean, geez, like things she must have seen. Like when I think about people in Vietnam, the napalm, you know what I'm saying? Fighting in an unfamiliar environment, random traps in the night, not being able to sleep, little food. Then I think about waking up to Cyraxx. No, I'm just playing. Obviously, Vietnam is way worse. I don't want people to, because you know, people will be like this. People will be like, he really thinks like, you know what I mean?
It's like flaming napalm jelly on my skin, maybe a little bit worse than Cyraxx, but this man fucking sucks.
Oh, you did an interview with Music Biz with Marty? Oh wow, that's dope. Hey man, link up. Let's get something going. I've been just streaming a bunch of different stuff, getting content going, but yeah, let's run some.
But the content that came out of it is like probably the best that we've gotten in years at this point. So I just want to say, like, fucking, can we get applause in chat? Can we just blow up chat with applause for Cassandra here, because
Cassandra,
especially with the shit that she had to take, like waiting, you know, for the rug
for her sacrifice.
For all those sacrifices she made, having to look at those teeth on FaceTime 24/7.
It's a hypothetical, but if you had to ever be the fake girlfriend of any lolcow other than Chance, who would you pick?
Appreciate the follow. You real. Shout out Beefy.
Really, Lauren?
Beefy Sancho.
I only learned about Lauren recently. That's kind of a deep cut.
Lauren is just ridiculous. I would say before I got, like, he was my top. Like, I was obsessed. Like, I would always watch all the streams, everything. It was great.
I really
thanks, man. Appreciate the likes. Showing love.
But I still haven't actually taken the time to go through like all of the catfish calls with him and everything like that. Is that the type of content you were watching of him?
Yes, it's so good. Probably one of my favorite catfishes. Well, there's two. Winnie was definitely number one. She's ridiculous. And then when Blue Boy was playing Casey Morrow. That was a different predator.
Taker Predator, Vincent
different
Ambrosio.
predator.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's crazy. But yeah, I think we're good on the on her interview, and then I think we're gonna move on essentially to Dark Side Phil, people.